Hi. Welcome to 4 Movies, where we will be discussing 4 movies that have nothing in common. Just 4 movies. If you want to see 4 movies that have something in common, you need to see the videos in the front of this. There'll be a link to the playlist at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go. These are 4 movies that I recently got into my collection. That I get to induct into my collection. Nim's Island. Have you seen Nim's Island? You should. This is actually a second copy I got, and it's not for me. I actually bought this for my niece because she has the portable DVD player and stuff like that, and I'm like, if you haven't seen Nim's Island, you definitely should see Nim's Island. It is a great family film. Gerard Butler, Jodie Foster, the little girl, I don't know who played it doesn't say. It doesn't say names like that. It's not set up like that. But anyways, point is, fun movie for the whole family. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a writer, and she writes this fictional character, and the fictional character helps her to move past her fear to help someone in need. Something like that. Yeah. But entertaining. Then I got Widows. I don't know about this movie. But it's a stacked cast. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, you got Viola Davis, you got Michelle Rodriguez, you got Elizabeth Debicki, I don't know who Debicki? Cynthia Eruvu, Colin Farrell, another one. Robert Duvall, and Liam Neeson. Man, what's that cast? I don't know. I want to check it out. It says on the back here, one hell of a ride. So, well, anyway, gonna have to figure that. That's why I was like, should I get it? You know what? And I've been to a thrift store a couple times and seen it there, and I'm like, it is a really stacked cast. So hopefully this is good. If you've seen it and you think it's good, cool. If you've seen it and think it's bad, interesting. I'll have to watch it and make my own decision. Then I also got... Oh, it's not opened. It's not open all the way. It's unopened yet. I gotta peel all the plastic off here, but... Terminator Salvation Director's Cut. The thing is, the theatrical cut is 114 minutes, and the director's cut is 117 minutes. So it better be 3 good minutes of film to make this director's cut hopefully better than the theatrical cut. We can only hope. I don't know what you can do with 3 minutes, but I mean, it's long enough for a song, so definitely I've seen some pretty epic music videos, and the director of this has directed some music videos. So Mick G, it's from the guy who did Charlie's Angels, the one with Drew Barrymore. So, like I said, there's a lot of people that this movie was set up for failure, and the reason that it was set up for failure was because there was expectations for it. There was high expectations for it. Everybody, when seeing Terminator and Terminator 2, always wanted a future war movie. And this is the future war movie we got. And there's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's junk. It's like, you need to... If you sit there and you see negativity in a lot of things, then you're going to wire your brain to see negativity. You know, it's like training your mind for a job or something like that. You start seeing the positive, and then you'll be able to see the positive. So it's like one of those things where, like, this one, I think, in my personal opinion, the one downfall is that they didn't keep it simple. You know, they overcomplicated this simple thing. But you have some points in there that are pretty interesting story, beats and stuff like that I thought were very compelling in the ways they did them. But this is the future movie we got. Like I said, I'm just glad to have a future movie. Like I said, we needed, do a future movie. It'd be great. And like I said, so wait, they're different cuts. Okay, the director's cut is rated R, and the theatrical cut is PG-13. This movie was PG-13. I didn't know they would need that, but I mean, you got Christian Bale in there. So interesting. Like it's one of those things. Like, it's interesting how it kind of came to be, but we got a future movie, so that's awesome. Is it the worst Terminator film? No. If we had a time, it's one of those things where it's like you see, it's like Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator. Boy, I don't know when the world the whole thing about like Dark Fate was like. It was interesting, and it had some cool parts in there. I think it could have been better. I'm not a big fan of Dark Fate. I didn't like what committee decided to send that girl back? It's like she's enhanced. It doesn't work if the enhancement is such a paralyzing thing on there where it's just like she's enhanced, and it's like no, if the enhancement needs breaks and stuff like that, but she's like crackhead and I gotta get drugs and stuff like that, and I didn't like it. I would have to say personally that's the worst one of the franchise. But anyways, that's just me. Like I said, I just think they like even you go to the beginning, Kyle Reese, he was a human. He's got to battle this robot stuff. He didn't have any future tech or anything like that. Okay, he was in a drug addict. He didn't need that to survive. Now the thing is like, if there was some kind of like, oh, it's enhanced. My enhancements is low. Like if it was something that you needed to build or something that was like a thing that would have an arc to it, where it's like we need this to make the enhancements work, and you have like a slight like the enhancements malfunctioning and stuff like that, and then later on it just why was it broken? I don't know. That just problematic. Anyways, the fourth movie, bam, Alien Covenant. I wasn't originally gonna get it, but basically what it is, it's a Blu-ray copy, and the only thing that's in there is the DVD. But the DVD is in good quality. It's not scratched up. And $1's a dollar, man. The Alien Covenant I thought was like it took me a while to get around to seeing it. Like it took me a while because like, it was like Prometheus, and was this after Prometheus? Was it? It just took me a while to get around to seeing this, and when I saw it, I was like, I thought it was pretty interesting what they did with it, especially when I'm a big fan of Aliens, like the second one, and there's a lot of things that change up in that, where you have this continuing storyline and stuff like that, but it still kept fresh. The thing about the alien was that each time you saw the alien, the essence of the first movie was basically that every time you saw this alien, it was in a different stage. Like you didn't know what it would be next time you saw it, because it was always changing, it was always evolving, it was always moving. It was and so the second movie kept that, but then if you understand this, like it's supposed to always be moving and stuff like that, you kind of understand what in the world these movies were trying to refresh in the series, because it was one of those things where it's interesting. I like what they did with it. It's not like I don't know. It was entertaining. I'll give you that. And sometimes that's all you can ask for a movie. Like, movie has so many moving parts and stuff like that. It's like there's so many people that I see that are being overcritical, and when I see that level of negativity in there, where they're like, it was horrible, the CGI was junk, and blah 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 blah. Like, my personal feeling of that is like, what movie have you made? Go make a movie. I made a movie. It took me 8 days. I needed 9. It makes sense. It's a slasher film. It's what? Huh? Pardon. It's what my YouTube channel is named after. Originally, what I made the YouTube channel for, but it was like you gain an understanding from that. It's like there's a lot of people that just don't want that understanding, and it's just like, whatever. You know, there's people that like, I don't know, like there's people that want to understand, and there's people that don't care to understand. Yeah. What's that? 4 movies? That was all the 4 movies. Okay, we have one of the 4 movies. Another one of the 4 movies. The other one of the 4 movies. And the other one of the 4 movies. Boom! This is a movie I have. I already own one in my collection. That's why I got this for my niece. Just, I was like, it's so good. So good. Alright. And, yeah. Are there any special features on this? There's a BD Live feature, I guess. Ooh, for maximum immersion, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, it was interesting. Oh, I'm an artist and a physical media collector, and I'm going to be doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But I'm just showing you my physical media collection. I'm so thankful for y'all watching this far. If you watch this far, you're awesome. Oh man, I've been going on and on all day. The energy drink is kicking in, maybe. But thank you so much for watching. If you watch this far, you're awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be interesting. Yeah.